Sawadee Kap, I'm JP Mestanza. Welcome to Phuket Extra, brought to you by pbcphuket.com. The Bangkok Post is reporting that long-term foreign residents and foreigners with permanent residences in Thailand stranded overseas will receive priority when seeking to return to Thailand under strict disease control measures, according to officials. These long-term expats who are stuck overseas due to the pandemic, they will still have to be in 14-day quarantine upon arrival, as Deputy Army Chief Anatapon Nakpanich says they have to be careful in allowing those returning from countries with high infections back into Thailand. He said those two groups of foreigners, long-term expats and those with permanent residences, they should be allowed in because of their high purchasing power. These people will have to undergo medical tests before flying to Thailand and then again upon arrival. For more, visit thephuketnews.com. About 15 anti-government activists appeared in front of Samran Rat police station in Bangkok early this morning to acknowledge charges against them in connection with the protest rally back on July 18th, and things got a little heated and colorful. Jatupat Bumpataraksa, who goes by Pai Dao Din, along with 14 other activists who were summoned, they gathered at Democracy Monument this morning with reportedly a few dozen supporters carrying banners with dissenting messages and marched to the nearby police station in Bangkok. They were met with police who set up a metal barricade to let out reporters and observers, but chaos erupted shortly before 10 a.m. as supporters confronted police at the barricades, shoving them aside, preceded by a musician and activist throwing blue paint at the officers. According to Khao Sot, supporters had collected money together to pay for the officers' uniforms after the melee. The 15 activists were then questioned by police as supporters gathering at the entrance before being released not long after that. The demonstrators then went to the nearby October 14 memorial and slept there overnight, with other activists making speeches repeating their demands for the resignation of the premier, the dissolution of parliament, the end of harassment against activists, and a new constitution. For more, visit thephuketnews.com. Parties in the coalition government have agreed on a single version of a motion to initiate a constitutional amendment which includes details of the formation of a new panel which would write a new charter. The government-sponsored motion would allow the formation of a 200-member charter drafting panel made up of 150 elected writers and would have 240 days to complete the job, and the draft constitution would go to a referendum if Parliament votes to reject it. Still, reports say that the whole thing would still leave the largely military-appointed Senate untouched. Near the Phuket International Airport, there's a road that runs parallel to the runway, Route 4031, and it'll be closed for the next 4 months, at least sections of it, opening back up near the new year as work is carried out to prevent landslides from collapsing onto the road again. A nearly 33 million baht project will begin this Tuesday, September 1st, to carry out landslide prevention earthworks and build a retaining wall at the same site where, back in 2016, a landslide dangerously plunged downhill and across the road. Luckily, no one was hurt. A separate 38 million baht will be used to expand the road to 2 lanes each way. For more, visit thephuketnews.com. For their role in helping rescue 12 kids and their coach from the Tam Luang Cave Complex 2 years ago, 2 foreign diving instructors have received royal decorations. Canadian citizen Alec Brown and Danish national Ivan Karadzic, who are both diving instructors on Koh Tao, they were among 115 foreigners granted the Most Admirable Order of Direct Gunaborn at a ceremony in Suratani Provincial Hall yesterday. The cave rescue made international headlines as 12 boys aged between 11 and 16, along with their 25-year-old coach, were trapped by rising floodwaters at the Tam Luang Cave Complex in Chiang Rai in early July 2018. A team of international rescue operators, divers, and Royal Thai Navy were all involved in the operation to get them out. And that's it for Phuket Extra today, brought to you by pbcphuket.com. For safe, secure, and soundproof windows, visit pbcphuket.com. We'll be back on Monday. Stay safe this weekend